Okay, good evening, everyone. So today we'll be going through practice exercise 9.3. Okay, so we'll look at question 9. So in triangle ABC, this triangle over here, AC equals to 12, and then BAC equals to 0.7 radian. So take note, this is not in degrees, but in radian. All right. Okay, and then AB is perpendicular to BC. So AB perpendicular to BC. So that's why there's a 90, a right angle here lah. Okay, so part A, find the length of BC. So how do we find the length of BC? So for this part, we are going to use Tuakaso. Okay, so this is the angle given, right? We want to find this length. We have 12. So angle, reference angle here, 0.7 radian. So this is opposite, right? Then this is hypotenuse. So we will be doing sine. So sine 0.7 RAD equals to BC over AC, right? So sine 0.7 RAD equals to BC over 12. So BC is equals to 12 sine 0.7. Okay, so take note, this part here, right? You should be using your calculator lah. So of course, you need to change it to radian mode. So 12 sine 0.7. So that will give us 7.73061, round off to 7.73 cm. Okay, 3SF. Right, so this is for part A. Okay, so let's move on to part B. So part B, find the area of triangle ABC. Okay, so there are a few things you can do lah. So basically, you can either do half times base times height, all right, or you want to find out, you want to use half AB sine C is also okay. Okay, so in this, so in this case, I will just find out what is AB lah. So AB, right, is equals to, using Pythagoras theorem, all right? So AB equals to square root 12 square minus 7.73061 square. All right, so that will give me 7.73061 square. So that will give me 9.178,108. Okay, so that's my AB lah. So how to find area? So area, right, equals to half times base 9.178,108 times height, which is my 7.73061. Okay, so if you key in, so let me key it in. So 0.5 times 9.178,108 times 7.73061. So that will give me 35.4761, round off 35.5 cm square. Okay, so 3SF. Yeah, okay, so this is it for question 9. Okay, let's take a look at question 10. So in triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular to BC. All right, so you can see from the diagram lah, right? So AD is perpendicular to BC, and then they are saying that BD is 4.2, right? AC is 15, and angle ABD, which the angle here is pi over 3 radian. All right, so that's a bit unclear here lah, but okay, you know that it's pi over 3 radian. So for part A, right? So what they want us to do, they want us to find the height of A above BC. So in short, right, find AD lah, actually. Okay, so how do we find AD, right? So first thing first, focus on triangle ABD. Okay, so we are using this to do, we are using Tuakaso over here to find the length of AD lah. All right, so the reference angle here, pi over 3, right? So this is the opposite, and this is adjacent. So we are going to use tangent. So tangent pi over 3, right, equals to opposite, which is AD, over adjacent, which is BD lah. So I'm just going to write 4.2. Okay, so AD is equals to 4.2 times tangent pi over 3. Okay, so 4.2 times tangent pi over 3. All right, so that will give us 7.27461, round off 7.27 meter. Okay, so 3SF. All right, so let's move on to part B. Okay, so part B over here. So find angle ACD in radian. So they want this angle over here lah, in radian. So since we have AD, right, we can use Tuakaso again. So the reference angle is angle ACD, right? So this is opposite and this is hypotenuse. So sine lah. So sine angle ACD equals to opposite over hypotenuse, right? So AD, right, over AC lah, which in short you can write this lah, 7.27461 over 15. All right, so angle ACD equals to sine inverse this fraction. So just take note, remember you need to use radian mode for this part. Okay, so let's key in this sine inverse 7.27461 over 15. So I have 0.506333. All right, so round off 3 SF, 0.506 radian. Okay, 3 SF. Okay, so let's move on to part C. C over here. So part C says find the distance BC. So they want the whole thing. Okay, can. So in order for us to find, actually you just got to find DC lah, right? Then you take DC plus 4.2, that will give you BC. So how do we find DC? Very simple, a few ways lah. Let's just do Pythagoras theorem. Why? Because I have AD and I have AC. So I can actually just find DC using Pythagoras theorem. So DC equals to square root, right? 15 square minus my AD square. AD is, okay, 7.27461 square. Okay, so just give me a while. I'll calculate this. So this will give me 13.11792. So DC is 13.11792. So BC just got to add 4.2 lah, right? So 13.11792 plus 4.2. Okay, so this will give us 17.3179, round off 17.3 meter. All right, so 3 SF. Yeah, okay, yes, so this is it for question 10.